It's your boy DBBD, and we're back at it again with another video. In today's video, I'm gonna do it in parts. These next videos that are coming out, they're all gonna be about basic training. Basic training, the easiest thing you will go through in the army. Regular army is harder than basic training, depending on your MOS. But anyways, let's get right into it. This video is gonna be mainly about reception. Reception by far will be your hardest part about basic training. I don't have anything written down. It's all going from memory. I was in basic training like a year ago, so let's see if I remember everything that happened. And if I don't, and something pops up in another video, I'll just revert back to what we had what I had previously talked about. So, reception. After we get off the plane, we get on a bus, and we get it from the bus. They drive us to. I went to basic training in Fort Leonard Wood, that's Missouri. In the wintertime, by far, I think wintertime basic training is harder than the summer. Yes, the summer you have to deal with the heat, drink more water, but you get to lose a lot more weight instead of holding some on. I lost a lot of weight during basic training, but I feel like I would have lost more during the summer. Now, I don't mind the cold, but I also hate the cold, and I don't mind the heat, and I also hate the heat, but I'd rather deal with the heat than the cold, if that makes sense. Said it too fast, I know, but if y'all do got that rewind button and that slow down button or whatever. But anyways, reception. We got off the bus, and it was like everything you see in the videos, like you line up, you got your freaking yellow envelope for MEPS, this, and that. You know, that's what I should have started with MEPS, but that's cool. We're going to start with reception. We got your yellow folder and everything. We got there, damn near had to be almost 12 midnight. And we get in there, we were filling out paperwork, so how everybody gets a phone call. Some people didn't get in through my cycle, some people didn't get a phone call. I didn't get a phone call. My phone was dead, and nobody else would let us use their phone, and they didn't have like pay phones and stuff like that, so that kind of sucked. But at the same time, I was 25 when I joined, so it was at that point it was like, oh, I'm not gonna cry, it was whatever, I'm a grown man, this and that. I did miss my family dearly though. The first night, it was also raining that night, and after we got all of our stuff, obviously I'm a big guy, and when you're there, they just want you to hurry up and grab all your stuff and get out. And we were going through like this room, picking up like our basic stuff, like our Camelback, our like PTs, because when you're there, you don't get your ACUs, or I had ACUs, but now OCPs, you don't get those, your uniform right away. You walk around in PTs. And so we got our PTs, we got all our stuff, and then they put us in this bay. Before we got to the bay, we had to walk all the way up to the bay, like to the barracks of reception. Sorry, I had something in my mouth. To the barracks of reception. And that night, we literally stood outside for, I think, like 2.5 hours. We're just pouring down rain on top of us. Nobody came out. I mean, you can see the drill sergeants in there. They're just looking at us and stuff like that, I guess, trying to see how how we react. But we got all our bags. We're pissed off. We're not supposed to be talking. We're standing at our parade rest in line. But at a certain point, it just becomes ridiculous, and people start getting on each other's nerves. We're all trying to get under the awning so we don't get, like, rained on us. And, yeah, so that's like for 2.5 hours, and it just pisses you off, and it's like, dang, this is like, and that's when it really hits you, like, dang, you're at basic training. You don't know your life. There's nothing that you can do about it. So that night, we get in there, and, like, finally they let us in the rooms, and, like, we're doing stuff in the room, or they're doing stuff, making sure, like, they have accountability of everybody. So we're standing in line, getting ready to go into barracks. Finally, they let us just go into barracks. So like, hey, go lay down. At this point, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. And some people want to take showers because you're soaked and wet, and like you're just stinky. You've been on a plane all day, this and that. And so some people want to take showers. Me, I didn't care. I just wanted to go lay down. There were already people in those barracks. They were already sleeping there, people that got there previous to us. And there was maybe like 5 beds for like freaking 50, 60 people. So some people were sharing beds, some people were laying on the floor, some people were like, didn't have anything, some people just stayed up and talked. Me, I was like, I'm gonna get my rest, I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, this and that, la-di-da-di-da-di. So that's the first day. And I'm gonna skip through a bunch of stuff because I realize I'm going on long right now. After your first couple days, it's all in processing. They do the cutting hair thing, you stand in line all the freaking time. I have a bunch of stories about reception. I think the best part about reception, let's do the best and worst part. Best part about reception is that once you were done, like, doing all your stuff, and sometimes, like, the drill sergeants, like, they didn't want you there. They just didn't want you around. They send you back to the barracks. And then you just go, or to the bay, and then you just go out there. You're supposed to be cleaning, doing all your stuff. We didn't do that. We played football. We wrestled. We played baseball. We did everything we weren't supposed to do because they never came and checked on us. Not to say they were bad drill sergeants, but they just had their own thing going on. And so we would do that, and then we go to chow, and then we go back up. And then that was the first couple days. And then we got really used to that, which was stupid because that was the best part. Nobody bothered us. People snuck in food and stuff like that. It was whatever. The worst part, standing in line. There are so many people going through reception because it's not just you. It's other people in other MOSs. It's reception for the entire post. So you're there with a bunch of other people, especially breakfast. It takes forever to get through breakfast, lunch, and dinner because you're just standing there waiting. Everything, you're hurry up and wait. You guys are going to hear that a lot. You're going to feel that a lot. And there was times where we sat down. Literally, we didn't do anything all day. We went into this big old room lined with benches, and we sat down. And we just sat there all day. And all you have is your blue book. Hold on, I'll be right back. All you have is this. This is your blue book. This is your Army Bible. I have drawings in here. You're not supposed to draw in here, but I had drawings. You also get a notepad. We had drawings. We would do stuff. You're not supposed to talk while you're sitting there and stuff like that. But here, let me show you guys. Let me see. Oh, you guys can't see that. Let me show something that's not inappropriate because once you join the Army, your mind changes. I'm a 12 Bravo. I'm a combat engineer, and we call ourselves 12 Boom. Like, anytime somebody asks us, we call ourselves 12 Boom. So we wrote that. I don't know if you can see that. Boom. It's stupid, I know, but dang, that made time go by really fast. Not necessarily. I used to try to draw, like, down goes your... I tried to draw, like, a SpongeBob here, and I wrote down goes your life, and it's, like, thumbs down. Bugsy, I made this character up. I don't know why. I used to like drawing Pokemon, so I drew a Voltorb. There's like a little monkey with diamond eyes or stuff like that. I don't think you can really see it, but whatever. I don't need that anymore. But yeah, reception is basically hurry up and wait. A lot of standing around. A lot of people doing things you're not supposed to, but at the same time, it's whatever. If you don't get caught, you don't get caught. Anything you guys want to know about reception, just let me know. Like I said, this video is kind of vague. Reception is the worst part about basic training. Is the hardest part, mainly just because you're standing around a lot and you don't know what to do and you feel like you're going crazy. This is where they say most people want to kill themselves, and it's true. I mean, sometimes it's not like you feel like, oh, I just shoot myself in the face, blah blah blah, I just want to kill myself. No, it's just like you're going crazy because you're not doing anything. You're just sitting there doing nothing for 18 hours a day. And at point in times, like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I was just like, why am I here? Why am I doing this? I'm not even at basic training yet, and I already want to quit. And it wasn't quit because it was too hard. It was quitting because mentally, I wasn't prepared for that part. I was mentally and physically prepared for everything else, just not mentally prepared for reception and how you just sit there and do nothing sometimes. And just standing in line, your legs hurt all the time. And you sit up, sit down, everybody's screaming and yelling and stuff like that. And you got drill sergeants being pissed off, so they take it on to you, which I'm not complaining about. I enjoyed that part. But it was just the not being mentally ready for what reception had, because everything else after that was easy. There was nothing in basic training that was harder than that, unless like you have like a phobia of like heights or something like that. But anything you guys want to know about reception, you let me know. I will let you know in the comments down below. I messed up. I should have talked about MEPS first, but I didn't. So I gotta go, you guys. Reception by far hardest. Once you get done reception, a week to 2 weeks. If that, some people are out sooner than that. You're home free. Don't think anything too hard about it. You always remember this, and you always have stories for the rest of your life. Just don't go to your new duty station after you pass basic training and start talking about reception. that is a big no-no, because they've already been there, done that, and they don't care about what you went through in basic training. So yeah, it's your boy DBBD. Always remember these 3 things: keep it real, keep it safe, and you already know what the last one is: always keep it pimping. Deuces.